so this is the South African Business in Sydney network, which we started in LinkedIn about 10 months ago. The aim of the network is really for South Africans living in Sydney to socialise with one another and to business network with one another. It's as simple as that. We try and create a charitable opportunity in each of the meetings. Each of the meetings are sponsored. The meetings happen the fourth or the third Monday of every month. Fourth Monday of every month, and we normally have a couple of sponsors. Every second meeting we have business networking. We have about 1,100 people on the network, of whom about 960 are on LinkedIn. And so far it's been unbelievably successful. And what you can see behind me, all of this noise, is one of the networking sessions going on. There are 160 people in the room at the moment, and they're all talking to one another.
Excellent. And what do South Africans attending these events hope to achieve?
Well, they hope to achieve new networking contacts, preferably business contacts. Our record is people got off the plane on the Thursday, came to our meeting on the Monday and had jobs on the Thursday. So that was great. We've got a lovely discussion on the moment, how to get a job in Sydney, and our next meeting is going to be focused on jobs. Alan can say a bit more about that.
The aim of the meeting is really just for people to support one another in the process. It doesn't matter if you've been here 24 hours or 24 years. We share culture, we share accent, we share language, we share history, and it's just a way for people of like-mindedness to get together and benefit from one another.
So what exactly are they doing behind you at this moment?
At the moment we're running a speed networking session, so we have about 160 people in the room. The room is divided for everybody who's been here before and everybody who hasn't. So coincidentally tonight, about 80 people are attending their first meeting and 80 people have been to the previous meeting. We put them in front of one another.
While Alan's talking, I'm going to be shepherding, so you can get that.
We put them in front of one another. They each have 1.5 minutes to talk to one another. And every 3 minutes we rotate the room so that people on the inner circle move 2 spaces to their left. So over the course of the networking session, you should speak to 5 or 6 or 7 or 10 different people, depending on how long we run the session.
And is this for only South Africans, or is anyone welcome?
You must have a direct connection with South Africa, but we do have a few special invitees who do come.
And tell me, is being South African in Australia unique, or is it a growing thing?
Look, I don't think it's unique, but there are a lot of South Africans here, and I think they've made their mark. And I think that if you're a South African and you arrive here, you feel comfortable speaking to people who are like you, who've been here for a while, so there's that referenceability and credibility. It's certainly not for us to cause a closed network. I mean, we're happy to be very open about it. So, we all go out into the market tomorrow, into our lives tomorrow, and we interact. But this is just to help people get on, and of course, if we can help people make business connections, create opportunities for one another, so much the better.
And tell me, South Africans have been very successful in Sydney at running their own business. Can you tell me a couple of the people that do attend these events that are successful?
Well, I can tell you a couple who are hopefully going to attend these events. One is the head of BHP Billiton, biggest company in Australia. The other is the head of Westpac. But people who have been very successful, there are a number of people in the room. The head of Deloitte, for instance, in Australia and New Zealand is a South African. Alan, you've got some other examples.
Yeah, look, we have a lot of very successful people here. We obviously don't try to pitch the network at the elite. We try to pitch the network at whoever wants to come here. So you can be your own, you can have your own self-managed super fund. You can be running your own little business from home. You can be a corporate director. You can be the head of a multinational business. Really, everybody is equal in the room. And you just come to talk to fellow South Africans.
Awesome. I think that's a great opportunity. Tell me, where again can people find out about this event?
The best way to get hold of us is to go to www.linkedin.com. Look under groups, go to the South African Business in Sydney group.
Business Network in Sydney.
The South African Business Network in Sydney group, and you'll find everything you need to know about us there.
And it's a great place to meet other South Africans as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
And our membership isn't restricted to Sydney. We've got members in Brisbane, Melbourne, Adelaide, Perth, and numerous members in South Africa who are planning to come to Australia.
That's awesome. Thank you very much, guys. I look forward to being involved.
Thank you, Sean.